morning. I picked up my buddies in Boston, from Boston. We are going to another location. The rain looks like it's gonna hold off. We get lucky. Look out for the squirrels. Those squirrels will just... I brake slowly so the dogs don't go flying, but I try to avoid. Well, he's a pretty good surfer. Anyways, at some point I will start to go deep, talk about things that you might not hear other people talk about. Uh-oh, here comes that speed bump. Slow down. A little easier. How was that? Good? Good. We're going to Thanksgiving Forest today. That actually goes back to high school. We used to go out in the woods. Do things we shouldn't be doing, probably. Anyways, attention span theater, here we go. I'm gonna get deep at some point. I don't know if I'm ready to be that open, I guess you could say. Say, I don't think this is going to be a podcast. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I got the window down. Can you hear me? I should stop and start over. Maybe you didn't need to hear that anyways. This is more like, I guess you could say, maybe it's the middle of a documentary I started when I started using social media. Whether we know it or not, we've been doing a documentary on social media. Sense. I even hashtag All-American Documentary right at the beginning. Maybe I knew something. But if you think about it, we all have a documentary about ourselves in our lives. Whether we knew it or not, we were recording memorable points. And again, you can judge the 10 to 15 year eras. If you're a dog lover, you'd be like, okay, that was when Leo and Cody were together still, and then there was that period where Leo and Franny were together, and then it was just Franny. But anybody that's probably listening to this probably knows that all that documentary anyways, because they're my friends. Because folks would want to listen. But a friend, maybe? I don't know. Thank you, friends. But Cody, Leo, and Franny both went to Thanksgiving Forest. It's in the All-American Documentary. All you gotta do is search that hashtag and see it. Maybe I can pull together some memorable moments for each of them. But it's all there. Even though Even the animal house has pictures of Leo and Cody trying to share a dog bed next to the front desk. Speed bump. Slow down. Sorry, buddy. Thank you. Let the speed bump coming. Hold on, girls. It's all in documentary. So maybe this is just part of the documentary. Is it the middle? Maybe it's the end of one and the beginning of another. I don't know. I do want to explore and learn about the wild American Mustangs. I heard a fun fact today, because I have been wondering about this one question. And the BLM says that the horse was not a native animal of North America. But there is new evidence. I don't know if it's new, buried or whatever, but there's evidence that shows otherwise, that they actually originated in North America. And if I'm not mistaken, zebras came out of New Mexico, or their ancestors did. Again, that came from Joe Rogan Experience. I don't know if I should believe it, but thanks, Joe. Yeah, so welcome to the All-American Documentary. I do have a short attention span, like an animal that I do love and understand very well. But in this day and age of social media and doom scrolling, I'm afraid we're all gonna have to learn how to be happy without the doom scroll, maybe. I don't know. I would say that being out in nature, for me, with the dogs is a very peaceful existence. I've been doing it on different scales for a long time. That's all in the documentary. This is me just doing a recap that I needed to understand. Maybe it's a message to my future self that's gonna look back and be like, oh, this is where he went this way instead of that way. I can only hope I'm making my future self proud. Try to do it my way. It was humbling. I'm thankful. And I am going to go take some awesome dogs to Thanksgiving Forest. How's that for a synchronicity? It's all I can say. And it's a secret. I'm not telling you where it is. She knows. Anyways, I might come back with some sort of insight after I've taken a walk with the puppies. Maybe I'll take you along. Birds. Come on, duck. Whoa! Full halt. don't want the dogs to go flying. They literally were fighting over something in the middle of the street. Nobody moved. They're all safe, but jeez. It's okay, there's no cars behind me. I'm aware. Birds always trying to slow me down. Good girl, we're almost there. Thanksgiving forest, no more speed bumps. Just pulling up. This is a beautiful place. And there's always nature. Maybe we'll see a beaver making a dam. Let's go.